Yeah, so that's a really good question. We may have a little bit of disagreement on method, because
Okay.
I think, honestly, my belief is uh, y- there's been an awful lot of economic, and let me say clearly, I'm in favor of companies coming here and starting up.
Sure.
That being said, an awful lot of economic development effort for a long time has been focused on trying to find these white knights who will come in and hire a couple hundred people. The alternative approach is the one that we've historically pursued, which is entrepreneurs here in Montana start businesses, whether it's what I did or what Chris Nelson did at Zoot, or what Ray Thompson did up in the Flathead with Semi-Tool, or the Leach brothers up in Great Falls with Lowenbro. I'm a big fan of us starting and growing. And this is the interesting thing to me, this high-tech business alliance, which I think represents one of the biggest opportunities we have for high-wage job growth in the state. There's 260 members. Most members have 10 or less employees. Well, if each one of those 260 firms added 2 employees next year, that's a lot of jobs. And I also think about smaller communities in Montana. Like I was just up in Malta last night. You know, we've been exporting kids out of Montana for decades. In a town like Malta, if we could get a handful, 6, 5 Montanans to come home each year and bring a job with them that they did remotely over the internet, that would be 6 families buying or building homes, which would create construction jobs. It would be 6 families that would be enrolling their kids in the local school. It would be 6 families shopping downtown. I actually think that is probably one of the lowest risk, fastest path to economic growth. Now, as governor, I will be an advocate for Montana. I will do everything in my power to recruit businesses to come here. But I think there's a couple of parallel paths that actually have a faster path to economic development. And the other priority I would have is in creating a business environment that is friendly to all Montana businesses. I'm not a big fan of special deals for special companies. I'd like to lower the burden for everybody. And that's why I've been a proponent for example, getting rid of the business equipment tax. We may have to phase it out over time, but I think that's probably one of the most regressive tax policies we have.